What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. We are back on this Silverado that I did about 2 weeks ago. We did an interior detail, which I think I did a video on where this is the one where the detailers ghosted on the customer a couple times, and I was able to have the opportunity to service her, right? Thankfully, customer asked about my maintenance plan, and I'm happy to say she entered the maintenance plan the day of. Before I left, she went ahead and booked the service for a maintenance package, right? So how does this vehicle look since I did it? Well, let's take a quick look at the interior. All right, now that we've seen the interior, it looks pretty good other than the mats being dirty. But in today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about pricing. We are going to be talking about, is a maintenance plan the right route for your business, right? I'm going to give you guys honest feedback on the maintenance plans that I offer. Is that something that I love to do? Is it something lucrative, right? I think it's a good conversation to have. But aside from that, I'm also going to be talking to you guys about a very new product that I received. So without further ado, let's get started on this project. Before I start this video, I want to say a huge shout out to Fab Automotive for recommending my name to this company and having the opportunity to work with something new, right? So shout out to Fab. I appreciate you thinking of me and my business to try out a new product, right? So Next Level Car Care reached out and said if I wanted to try some of their things, and honestly, they asked what is something you would want to work with, and I said I love interiors, so they sent me a product that is specifically dedicated for interiors. This is the perfect fit for something like this because it's already detailed. We're gonna be doing a maintenance on it, right? So this one here has UV inhibitors as well, so it's gonna leave a protection as well as clean. I will say, as far as presentation, this bottle looks really cool. I even went on their website and kind of browsed around. The website looks amazing, right? And it's a product that is very affordable in my opinion, right? And this is something I would use with a lot of my maintenance packages, right? It smells really well. As always, just shake your product. The way I like to do things is I'll spray my my panel really quick. And for my agitation, we are going to be using my air blaster from the Rack Company, since it has these bristles, and then I'm just gonna blow and just kind of agitate on this door panel. And I can definitely see it leaves just that nice like sheen look. Like, it looks really nice, like if I literally condition the door panel. Smells amazing. And then we're just gonna pretty much just blend in this product. Wow. I actually like this one because the finish that it's giving me is like, I'm more on like the glossy side, like not too glossy, but that is nice. That is really nice. Wow. Let me bring you guys in to see this door panel, how it looks. So just for reference, this is before. I haven't touched this door panel, right? And this would be the after. So when it comes to this product, you can really use this on mostly any surface, any material, your leather, your plastic, your gear knobs, pretty much everything. And it leaves a really nice finish. I'm very happy with the look I'm getting out of this product. So there's multiple ways that you can do this, right? Obviously me, I like to spray things, but if you're one of those detailers that you don't like spraying on your panels, that's okay. Definitely spray your towel and just wipe it in, and it leaves such a nice finish. Usually when it comes to like the plastic out of this side here, I'll usually spray that, and then I'll just kind of agitate a little bit with my air tool really quick. Really nice finish with this product. So when it comes to maintenance packages, Carlos, what is your input on them? If I can be very honest, I'm not one to have a lot of maintenance plans, just because for the reason that my business has solely been built on interior detailing. My business stays so consistent on interior detailing that I don't have the time, if that makes sense, to be offering maintenance plans. Now, I was actually blessed with this one. Obviously the customer asked, and I won't hesitate to give the customer my maintenance plan package, right? The package for this is $150 every 2 weeks, right? To some, that probably sounds expensive, right? But just divide that into 2. It's a very reasonable and fair price, in my opinion. What they receive every time I come, obviously, is blowing out the interior, wiping down the door panels, conditioning the door panels, vacuuming the inside, cleaning the windows, the exterior wash, the wheels, and the tires. Obviously, the mats are dirty, so usually when a customer enters my maintenance plan, the beauty of it is I kind of just do things without being asked, right? If you're part of my maintenance plans, you're paying more on the premium side of a basic wash, that I will give you your mats washed for free, right? Sometimes I'll even wash your engine for free. The job of a maintenance is to always upkeep that customer's vehicle without having them to pay more. Right now, some will say that's an add-on, I would do this. Yes, of course, right? But I'm on the level of, I don't like to charge customers extra when they're already paying a premium price, in my opinion, right? To some, 150 is not premium. I know some detailers out here will probably say, man, I charge $200 a week, every 2 weeks, right? It's up to you, right? But for me, I'm that type of detailer that if I like what I am charging, and I want customers to get value. And at $150, in my opinion, the customers are getting value. One major thing about maintenance plans is customers think that, let's just per se that your maintenance plan is $50 every week or every 2 weeks. One of the downfalls to that is that a lot of detailers don't put their foot down, and these customers know that, oh, next week he's coming, and they go and get this thing dirty, right? So there's levels to that. You have to be assertive with your customers, right? You got to let them know, like, hey, you know, if the vehicle is out of the norm, if it is a bit more dirtier than the usual, there's gonna be an add-on. And that's where customers start getting kind of like upset, because they're like, well, we're already on a maintenance plan, you shouldn't be charging us extra. You have to be very firm with that and let them know ahead of time, because I remember when I started doing that in the beginning of my career in my business, I was like, I wasn't charging them accordingly, and I was like, I got it, I'll take care of it. But no, like, the more freedom you give them, the more the dirtier we'll get at times. What do you charge for your maintenance plan? Leave it in the comments. I'd like to know. I always want to know, like, am I undercharging? Am I overcharging? But at the end of the day, remember, guys, it's not about, you know, some people are like, wow, that's a lot of money, you're robbing them, which You're not. You're offering a service to the comfort of their home, right? Like this one, I should have been doing it at her house, and she reached out and she said, hey, can you do it at my job? Of course. You know, I go anywhere. I'll travel anywhere you need me to go, right? Because that is what we are. We're mobile detailers, right? And this isn't a car wash, in my opinion. This is a dedicated service, or it's kind of like a mini detail, in my opinion. You're upkeeping it, right? So this isn't a car wash. This is a dedicated, like, mini detail. Always make sure, clean the visors, guys. Clean the visors. Always. One of the hardest things I believe that as a mobile detailer, a lot of detailers may encounter, especially when you're just starting your business, is finding your process, finding your rhythm, right? Don't get frustrated. We see this in the forums a lot of the times, like, oh my gosh, I'm taking too long. Don't worry about that. Just keep practicing the same routine. Don't switch it up, right? The way I do my vehicles have pretty much been the same for many years. And that's how I'm able to keep my time down, and it just becomes like second nature to me, right? So whenever I do maintenance, anything, I start with blowing out all the interior, right? I want to blow out everything. Secondly, then I'm gonna start wiping down all my panels, my dashboards, cleaning the cup holders and all of that, right? For this maintenance plan, it's always blowout, clean dashboards, clean door panels, and then after we do that, obviously in today's video we did it all-in-one cleaner and conditioner, so it took care of the conditioning for me. So next, I'm gonna clean my windows. After I clean my windows, I vacuum last. The reason I vacuum last is because I don't want to induce more dirt into the car, right? I know a lot of people tend to vacuum first and then they come and clean the windows, and then you throw more dirt in here, right? So vacuum last. If you want to try something different, try my method. Blow everything out. Clean your plastics, right? In this package, obviously, if it had leather, we just dust it off. We don't even clean the leather with this package. Just give it a dust off, right? But if you have vehicles such as this one, try my process. Blow everything out first. Start cleaning all your dashboards, your cup holders, your door panels. After that, do your conditioning, and then do your windows, and then vacuum last. But repeat that over and over, and you're gonna see how quickly you start bringing your time down, because now you have a process, right? And don't switch it up, right? Give it time. I think a lot of detailers don't have the patience. They're like, this isn't working. All right, I'm gonna switch it up, right? Give it time. You have to let this work, right? I'm happy to, it makes me excited when I see a lot of detailers like, bro, I was against your method and I finally gave it a try, and wow, like, it just makes sense, right? Give me a chance, try my method, and trust me, you're gonna get much quicker, you're gonna get more accurate. That's just the beauty of it, right? But this also comes with experience. It comes with just repetition. Repetition is key to get your business where you want to go, right? While I am cleaning this wheel, how has your 2024 started? I also received one of their drying towels. I believe this is a 1200 GSM. Honestly, I totally forgot, but I think it's 1200. I could be wrong, so I apologize if I got it incorrectly, but I'll be posting a link on this one as well. This one is red, so for those who might have a color coordinated towel, or maybe your business colors are red, this one is pretty nice. And I totally forgot I had put ceramic gloss on this paint 2 weeks ago, and this thing is slick, very slick, so that's even a plus. So there's protection on this paint from when I last applied it, but it dries pretty well. I'll be very honest, it dries well. Obviously we'll figure out more on the long run how well it does, but it does what it says. It dries. So one of the ways that I repurpose my drying towels, once they start losing like that drying power, right? They pretty much become either my, they become pretty much my door jams cleaner. So usually I'll use the red side to clean all these door jams really well. And I like this better because obviously, one, there's a little bit of more padding for you on your hand. That way, in case you ever hit like a screw or something, you know, you won't feel that pain, if that makes sense. But they become my door jam towels. And then I always just close the door and just get in here in the middle. They become my door jam towels, and they even become my wheels, my wheel towels. And then usually I'll flip it over, and I'll use the gray side for the wheels, but the red is mostly what I use for the door jams because they're usually pretty dirty. And then when I finish the door jams, I will literally go with the gray side and we'll clean the wheels. That way it eliminates you from having to have all these towels. So you have 2 towels in one, a door jam cleaner and a wheel cleaner. Here's a tip. So here's a tip that probably won't make sense at all, but I honestly feel like it works. But if you're the type of detailer that you love to apply a tire dressing with like a trigger and spray on, majority of the detailers, that I think on average all the detailers will spray it clockwise. I tend to do it counterclockwise. And the reason I do that, and this is where I don't even know if this actually makes sense or if it works, but I feel like when you're applying tire dressing clockwise, you're spraying it, you're kind of misting more of the product onto like the panels. As if you're doing it clockwise, as you're spraying that product is kind of going to go in to your like wheel wells. And as you come down here, it'll come down to the floor, come back up. And I haven't seen a lot of overspray, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Let me know if you try this method. Let me know if you see a difference or if you don't see a difference. But I honestly feel like it works. And always carry yourself a broom and I don't know what these are called, but these are called lobby broom and dustpan. I got this from Home Depot because it was orange. But get you one of these so that when you finish pretty much working on the vehicle, I tend to always move the cars out of the way because I want to make sure that I pick up after myself. So any trash that I may have thrown out, you know, make sure that we pick it up. And plus, never forget, when you're working in a business such as this, cameras are everywhere. This is one of the main reasons why majority of the time these businesses don't want us in their parking lot, because we tend to leave a mess. Not me, but many detailers tend to always, you know, not pick up after themselves after throwing trash everywhere. So I highly recommend you at least get one of these to pick up any trash or any debris that you could have thrown out, and it just looks so much better on you because people are always watching. And sometimes, believe it or not, some customers will book because they see cleanliness, they see organization, and they see a detailer that is clean. And if you ever come and service another car here, they know that you're gonna take care of their vehicle. Alrighty guys, we are finally done with this project. Overall, it took me about an hour all in, because obviously I'm recording and stuff. But when it comes to maintenance, right, is it for you? Is it for your business? Is your business set to do multiple vehicles in a day? Is your body prepared to do multiple vehicles in a day, right? Is your pricing fair? Is your pricing look good? You know, those are all things that as a business owner, you have to think about for your business, right? Is a maintenance plan for everybody? I don't think so, right? Is your business model made for maintenance washes, right? And like I said, for my business, I'd rather do interior details all day, because that is what my business was solely created upon, is interior detailing. I don't have a lot of maintenance customers. As of right now, for the month, I have 3 maintenances that I service, and that's it. I don't try to get a lot of those, because I stay booked consistently on interior details, right? But I do have some, right? It just comes at a cost. But overall, this vehicle turned out really well. You're gonna see a couple clips on the afters, right? But my final input, my final opinion on the next level interior detailer, honestly, I was really, really impressed. It smells amazing. And after using it, a little bit of the product goes a long way. It dries up nicely. It's not oily. It's not greasy. The finish it gives, I was really happy about, because it gives me that finish that I'm looking for, kind of on that Lux Cockpit Conditioner scenario, right? So this is going to be my maintenance product, because it cleans and it also leaves a protection behind with UV inhibitors, so it's going to protect it against the sun. I really, really enjoyed this. I as well enjoyed the website. Very awesome to see the cars and all that. The way they created the website, really, really amazing. And as well, we also use their drying towel. So if you've been looking for a red towel, this is a good size. Check that size out, guys. Obviously, I'm not good with sizes, but it is the perfect size for you to dry your vehicle, to clean your windows. I believe it's 1200 GSM. Again, I could be wrong, but it did its job. It dries nicely, not leaving streaks or anything behind. So if you've been looking for these products, again, I highly recommend them. Go check them out. They did send me a car soap, which I'll be using very soon as well. But today, this was the perfect fit for this vehicle scenario, right? Again, I want to say thank you to Brian Webster from Fab Automotive for putting my name out there to this company, and obviously for this company as well, Next Level. Thank you again for sending me these products, letting me try them out, and giving you guys my honest opinion. But again, thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. God bless you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.